made it. We are on Influencer School lesson number 5, and we're going to be covering analytics and when to post. So let's start with what are analytics. So it's the process of gathering and analyzing data from all your social media networks, such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, whatever else you're on. So you are pulling data on your audience and the data from your post performances. So where can you view analytics? On Facebook, if you have professional mode turned on, you do have access to a few analytics. And remember, on Instagram, you also need to have that creator mode turned on to have access to analytics as well. So I'm going to show you where to find those tools. Now for Facebook, you're going to hop on the app. You're going to click on your profile. And then if you have professional mode turned on, you will click View Tools. Also, if you have a Facebook business page, you're going to have access to analytics as well, and they will provide more analytics on a Facebook business page than on a Facebook personal page. On Instagram, you'll see that now that you have a creator account, there will be a button up top that says Professional Dashboard. I'm going to dive into this one a little bit more. So we're going to click on that, and now we're going to get to see all the action on what's going on in my account. So you can see all account insights and click that all button, but it also does break down into a lot of different categories. We're going to click see all, and then we can see how many accounts you've reached, engagement, total followers that you've gained over a course of a certain amount of time. So right now I have mine set to 30 days, but you can always update that to different time durations. You can see how many posts I've made, stories I've made, and reels I've posted in the past 30 days. Now, one of my favorite features is to see when my audience is going to be on to help me figure out when I need to post. So in order to do that, I'm going to click total followers, and then I'm going to scroll down. You can see top locations, age ranges, genders. But let's look at most active times. If you tap, it'll show you some numbers. My most active day would be Thursday for my audience. So for me, posting definitely on Thursday is a must. Now let's look at our hours. So I'm going to go to Thursday and tap again. So it's looking like 6 p.m. is a good time for me to be posting. 12 or even 3 is a great time. You can see that my audience is not on in the middle of the night. They're not on really early in the morning, and they're really falling off around 9 p.m. So this is going to tell me the best times I should post on Thursday based on my audience's behaviors. So there's tons of different things that you can gather on analytics, especially on Instagram. You can see profile activity, visits, external link taps, email buttons, how many people have clicked the text button. You can see your top cities, countries, age ranges, genders, followers versus non-followers. Seeing your reels, for instance, is a huge wake-up call when you see so many people are non-followers that are seeing your reels. It's crazy. You can see your overall growth and the most active times like I just showed you. But all of this is really helpful information for you to build your plan, build your strategy around this information. See a video that performed really well. What was it about that video that made it perform really well? Does your audience love voiceover videos? Maybe they do. Then maybe you should try making another voiceover video. See if it performs as well and just kind of tweak your strategy with these analytics. Now, it's so hard. There's really no perfect time to know when to post. There are some good rule of thumbs that I can share with you, but really you need to be digging into your audience and your analytics to figure out what works best for you. So I'm going to give you 3 times that are the best time to post on Instagram. And remember, this is ever changing with the algorithms. So this could be not relevant in the next month, let's say. So I'm going to give you those for now. And just remember, it's really important to check in on your audience and see when they're on. So here are the 3 times I'm going to recommend. 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m., 2 to 4:30 p.m., and 6:30 to 9 p.m. Now, keep in mind that this might not be relevant for your audience. You can try posting at a specific time, and if it doesn't work, then you know that that time does not work for your niche. So keep that in mind. Remember to try to not post at exactly like 9 o'clock on the dot, because you have to remember there's so many scheduling platforms out there, and Facebook and Instagram are getting flooded at 9 p.m., let's say, with scheduled content at 9 p.m., 9:05. So if you can post at those like off times, like 9:06 or 9:03, you are most likely going to have a better chance at your content getting pushed out. And that's just getting very granular, but it's something to consider if you're really going to figure out what time you want to post. And again, make sure that you are posting based on your analytics. That's really going to be the true time to post. I personally usually find the most success posting after work hours or during lunch hour for me, because most of my audience is hitting their phones on their lunch break, or maybe after 3 p.m., or typically after dinner hours. So for me, those are the best times for me to post. My audience is not on their phone at 9 a.m. They're all at work most likely. So just keep that in mind on who your audience is. And that's really going to help you play around with the times, see what's working. If you have a post perform awful at like 8 a.m., then just don't post at 8 a.m. again. It could also be your content, so you have to keep that in mind as well. But unfortunately, there is no real magical answer to tell you when to post. I will say, stay consistent with your content, stay consistent with posting on stories, and your posts will get pushed out to more people if you're active and engaging on the app. So remember to not post and ghost. You need to stay on the platform, engage with other accounts, comment, like, share on their posts. And the more that you can spend your time on that app, the better. I know that that's hard to say, but it's true. All these apps are fighting for your attention. So if Instagram is really important to you, then you need to focus on Instagram to build your growth on. So for instance, do your brainstorming session times on Instagram. You want to do that community engagement on Instagram. Make sure you're commenting on people's stuff, liking their posts, sharing things, besides just posting your own content as well. So I hope that this helped. I know I didn't give a specifically clear answer, but I hope that helps guide you in a direction to kind of start building your strategy on when you should post. It's one of the most challenging things that people are always dealing with, especially because the algorithms are consistently changing. So don't get too frustrated. Keep up your good work, and you will find success and find your rhythm if you keep at it. So good job, and I'll see you in the next lesson.